Ideal coffee grind for a French press? I recently picked up this Bodum French press style coffee maker, see link 1. And so far, I'm really enjoying it for its simplicity. But I'm curious how I should be grinding my coffee. When I bought it, I grabbed a bag of pre-ground coffee at the grocery store and this worked well. But recently, I bought a can of beans and put it through the coffee grinder at the store and I may have chose too coarse a grind as I seem to be getting very weak cups of coffee now. The manual said pick a coarse grind, so it turned the dial all the way to the left labeled coarse. I'm thinking it should have been somewhere in the middle, like Percolate. Any advice on the optimal grind? Edit. Also, what ratio of tablespoon to oz of water? Or grams to ml, if you prefer metric.
You do want a coarse grind for French press coffee. The key is letting the coffee steep for long enough to make a strong brew. I have good results with a 5-minute steep time. Be sure to use a timer, and compare different times to find the optimal brew. As a general rule, if you are at altitude, then you need to add time because boiling water is cooler. Note that I am at 5,000 feet, so 5 minutes may be too long for you. Below is a picture of the coffee chunks in a coarse grind on top of a US 5-cent coin, 21.21 mm in diameter. The picture is from this article, see link 1. Edit. The reason to use a coarse grind for a French press is that finer grinds will get stuck in the filter and/or push their way through. This has 3 potential problems. 1. It will be harder to press down the filter, possibly leading to spillage or breakage. 2. Your coffee will have grinds in it. 3. The coffee may become bitter, as the finer grinds that pass through the filter remain in contact with the coffee for too long. I've used a French press for many years and use a coarse grind. My grind looks like Kevin Selker's pic above. One thing I do though is to stir the grinds just after adding the water to the French press before inserting the screen.